This is Molly Hennessy Fitz with the Los Angeles Times. I'm here at the National Human Rights Committee in Doha, Qatar, where people have been coming in all night tonight. It's Sunday. It's the 2-week deadline for Qatari nationals to come back and for nationals from other countries to return. There's a lot of uncertainty about what's going to happen to people after this deadline passes. People have been coming in with questions about their businesses, about their families, about their kids. These are people who have mixed families where one spouse, for instance, is from Qatar and the other spouse is from one of the other countries who are involved in the blockade or the situation here. There have been men and women, older people, younger people, and we are going to talk to some of them about why they came in and what has been happening. So it's not just a situation that has to do with food and shortages or people trying to get goods and services. It has to do with people's livelihoods and also their families. Okay, so can you tell us why you came here today?
I came here for nationality because I don't want to lose my family and my child. My wife is from Saudi Arabia, national citizen from Saudi Arabia, and I am the Qatari. And my child is Qatari.
This is your son who came with you.
And I wait for a new baby after 2 months.
That's right, your wife's gonna have a baby soon. So you told me you talked to her after they announced the blockade, and you said it was up to her if she wanted to stay or to leave.
Yeah, I gave him the teaching, and he gave me now the result. He wants to continue with me because he don't want to lose his child. And,
Yeah, your wife wants to stay.
Yeah, and he don't want to lose his job. And the situation in Doha is perfect in the Saudi Arabia.
Yeah, but it means that she can't go see her family in Saudi
Is the
Arabia.
problem for the transfer to visit his family in the Saudi Arabia.
Yeah.
And especially his aunt, he have special cases, bad case in the hospital.
Her aunt is sick in the hospital in Saudi Arabia. And then you also said you have a cousin, right, who is married to a man from Saudi Arabia,
Yes.
and he had to go back
Yeah,
with their son, who's just 2,
He's already go back in the Saudi Arabia from
Wow.
the country.
with the little boy.
The boy and his
And the
wife
mom
is-
stayed here.
Stayed here with 2 children.
With other children. Wow. So it's actually divided your family.
This is what happened. I think what the people blocked the boat. I think it's not diplomatic case. He want punch for the people, the public from the Qatar.
Thank you very much.
So the deadline is in about an hour time. As you see, people are coming here because I think they want to document their cases, especially the people who came in the last 2 days, today and yesterday. They have made up their minds, so they are from Saudi Arabia, Bahrain, and UAE. So they made up their mind not to travel, and not to.
So they're going to stay in
They
Qatar.
are going to stay in Qatar,
And
they-
what are the risks that come along with that?
The rest they face, first of all, the penalties that was announced by those 3 countries for not abiding by the 14-day deadline on those citizens are severe, but they vary from UAE to Saudi Arabia to Bahrain. Some of them go to up to 5 years in jail. Some of them go to millions in monetary fines, so about probably $1 million or more. And some of those countries stated that those citizens who do not abide by the 14-day deadline will have their nationality dropped and their passports confiscated. So
And do we think that could actually happen?
Yes.
Why?
Because we've seen sometimes, because in the last, let's say, 2 weeks, let's say when they imposed let's say, the sympathy penalty for sympathizing with Qatar, and we have received reports, and we have imposed that already. So we think they will impose these penalties as well.
So what do you advise people to do who are worried about this situation?
So as long as they stay in Qatar, our mandate as a National Human Rights Committee is the promotion and protection of those rights, of those people's rights. So we'll do whatever is within our power is to protect their rights as long as they are on the borders of Qatar, within the borders of the state of Qatar. Second, we have their cases documented, legally documented. We have communicated those cases with the Office of the High Commissioner, with the UN mechanisms, and the international human rights organizations. And then this is the second step. The third step is now we are looking for a law firm, international law firm, to pick up their cases and to seek retribution for those violations or the violations that those people have endured during their stay, and also to protect them from any further persecution from those states against their own citizens, not our citizens, but against their own citizens.